Hi everyone, hope you're all okay and you're staying safe and you're not too bored, though I imagine you are. So if you are, there's a few activities that you could do. Setting up a habitat for a snail that we're then going to draw, and then we're going to do a collage of a snail based on a collage by Matisse. But first, we need to find a snail. I wonder where they are. Right, so this is where I found the snail. As you can see, it's in a raised bed, and here we've got loads of chives growing, and down here is soil, and I suppose it's quite damp. Gets damp in the night time. It's out of the sun, and there's one there you can see. Normally there's loads here, but they've probably found somewhere even better, probably underneath lots and lots of vegetation. There's some in here as well. Oh my god, there you go, loads. So they're on the leaves of horseradish. So we're going to try and create a similar kind of habitat with soil, leaves that they can go under, and maybe a little bit of damp as well, because they like it to be moist. Right, okay, we want our snails to be happy when we create this habitat. At the moment, it's pretty hot out there, so you can find snails hiding in lots of places, but they don't look very happy. So we're going to try and create a place where they'd be more happy. And if you found your snails under leaves, under stones, pots, trying to stay out of the sun, trying to stay cool. So we're going to try and create a similar habitat. So first of all, I'm going to put in some soil. And this is just soil from the garden. Spread it out. Just so. Probably don't want too many stones in there. I've got a worm in there. And then I might, for good measure, I might give it a little bit of a water first. Then I'm going to put in some leaves. Maybe it could hide underneath them. Who knows, we'll cover the worm up as well. It might want to eat them. So it just creates lots of little spaces like so. And then, here we go. Here's a little critter. We're going to put him on there. And then there's another one, but I found this one in the shed and he might not wake up straight away. So I'll put him under there and I'll put some more leaves on. There we go. So now we are ready to begin drawing. Right, so we've got our snail. I've got a photograph of mine. He looks quite happy in his habitat. I'll release him later and put him back in the place where I found him, as you should do with yours as well. Right, okay, so if you don't have your own snail to look at, you can look at mine, or you can get a photo online. So first of all, I'm going to look at the shape of the shell, It's circular, it's a spiral. I'm going to trace around with my finger the spiral, and I'm going to count how many spirals it has. So it's got 1, 2, 3. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to think about where I'm spacing it, because I did one earlier on and I couldn't fit his head on, so that wasn't ideal. So I'm going to start about the middle here, and I'm going to start tracing around in a 1, 2, 3, like so. And then I'm going to close this area here, okay? And we're going to start to put some lines in. You can see these little lines going around the shell. I think as it grows, and you can see the way they go in. You can put them in lightly, and we'll put them in darker later. Okay, there we go. So they all go around in this direction, and there we go. Okay, so now we're going to put the body or head or foot, I suppose, of the snail coming out like this. And it's pointing this way. And we've got what we call eyes, don't we? And then the front. And then we've got the other one pointing in this direction. Very curious, wondering what's going on. Where am I? Here's those lovely leaves. Okay, right. So now we've got to put some shading in, because it looks lovely, but we need to have some shading and a bit of detail on the shell. See, there's some dark bits here. We can put those in, and make sure you follow the line as well, because I think that's what they do. And we have some other dark bits there. It doesn't have to be exact, but try to keep looking as you're drawing. Don't just look at my drawing, look at what you are drawing. Right, okay, we've got a few bits like that. And then can you see near the top, it's quite dark. So we can colour that in, all dark behind. But we can also shade the side of the shell as well, but not as dark, because the light wasn't over there. The window is facing that way, right? Okay. So now, can we see around here by the snail as well? It's very dark. So if we do that, it's dark on the leaf. Make him stand out really well. If we put our leaf in, there's a little veiny bit on the leaf where it's light green, and because we're not using colour, we can leave that as white. Draw that along, and then pick out this dark around. Make the snail stand out like so. And you can see him really starting to take a shape. There we go. And a little bit in the front as well. Right, but we mustn't forget that the snail also has some details on his head, or the skin of the snail. Okay, and it's dark around here as well. Excellent. So, don't worry if it's not neat. You're just trying to put the shading in so the snail stands out like so. So if you look at his body, it's all kind of dotty and there's darker bits on it. So we're putting that, some dotty little lines, just make it look like the skin. There we go. And he's got a little line down there that's lighter to make that stand out a bit. Okay, and now we can go around our original drawing to make it stand out a bit more. And put in a little bit more detail. And this bit here, we haven't done so much. And there's a little bit of shade in there. And if you really want to, you can try and pick out some more of these. Try and put some more detail in again. Try and do it really gently, light touch all the time. There we go. And then make it darker on this side. Can't see. It's dark, it's shady. There we go. Then it starts to look a bit more 3D. But we haven't done everything. You can do the other leaves if you want, or you can carry on doing this leaf. Dark bits in certain places, lighter elsewhere. You can pick out the dark of the soil, make the leaf stand out, you know. There we go. Doesn't have to be really neat. And there you have it, our snail. Very curious garden snail. Let's hope if you take your time, you can see how long it took me. And don't do it too hard, and make sure that you're looking at what you're drawing, because it is observational drawing rather than I'm drawing a snail. Oh look, it's round. There we go. And then to do it, you need to look at what you're doing. And then you get the idea. Have a go. Don't say I can't do it, just have a go. There we go. Have fun. And then later on I'll explain to you how to do the collage. This is a collage by Matisse. It's called The Snail. And if you look at it, the shape, starting from the blue or turquoise in the middle, it spirals to the black, and then the pink, and then the yellow, orange, and then red. And then that's supposed to be like the foot, and then you've got the antenna or eyes in the orange bit pointing upwards. It's massive, and he cut the pieces out of paper. He didn't take very much care with it. I imagine you could make a better job yourselves. Think about the shape. Think about, you can cut out lots of different squares and rectangles. If you haven't got coloured card, you could use cardboard on white paper, or use some paints and colour some card. Just have a go at anything and send me in, email me your works of art, because they will be works of art, I imagine. And I will get in touch with you soon. Hope you all are okay, and stay safe. Take care.